The secret to any great achievement isn't talent, luck, or motivation. It's simple. Show up every single day. If you want to change your life, planning, thinking, or waiting won't get you there. You need to take action. For every day you waste, someone else is working. Someone else is getting stronger, more disciplined, more focused. And by the time you realize it, you'll already be left behind. Time is passing, and no one is coming to save you. Your success is your responsibility. Have you been doing what needs to be done every day, without excuses? Because if the answer is no, then you already know why you're not where you want to be. The first step to changing your life is simply to show up. No matter how you feel, no matter the condition, show up, do the work, grow. If you're waiting for motivation to act, you've already lost. Motivation is unstable. It comes and goes. You can't rely on it to build anything lasting. Winners understand a simple truth. You don't need to feel good to do what needs to be done. If you depend on fleeting emotions, your results will be weak, inconsistent, and mediocre. Successful people don't rely on feeling. They rely on discipline. Every day, elite athletes wake up early, train relentlessly, and push themselves. Not because they're motivated, but because they're committed. Entrepreneurs build empires not because they feel inspired every day, but because they choose to show up and execute. If you want consistent results, you need consistent action. And consistency means doing it even when you don't feel like it. So the question is, will you keep waiting to feel motivated? Or will you build unshakable discipline? The choice is yours. Success doesn't happen overnight. It's the result of small actions repeated every single day. The difference between those who win and those who fail isn't talent. It's the ability to keep going even when results aren't visible. Here's the most powerful rule: never break the chain. This means that every day you need to take a step forward. It doesn't matter if it's a big leap or a tiny move. What matters is consistency. If you miss one day, get back on track the next, because a single failure won't ruin your progress. But missing 2, 3, 4 days in a row, that builds a new habit, a habit of quitting. Winners treat their discipline as sacred. They do what needs to be done, no excuses. Artists, athletes, CEOs, they all follow this rule. They know that success isn't a one-time event, it's a process. Every day you show up and do the work, you're building your victory. So the question is simple. Will you maintain your discipline, or will you break the chain and fall back into stagnation? Your answer will define who you become. Everyone has tough days. The difference is who takes action and who gives in. Your mind will always try to convince you to stop. It will create excuses. I'm too tired. I'm not at my best today. I deserve a break. But here's the truth. If you give in once, you'll give in again. Your brain craves comfort. Your success demands sacrifice. If you want to achieve something great, you must learn to ignore that weak voice inside your head. And the best way to do that? Train your mind to embrace discomfort. Understand that hard days are the most important ones. If you can take action when you don't feel like it, nothing can stop you. Failures run from discomfort. Winners learn to live with it. Do you think elite athletes always feel like training? That the greatest entrepreneurs are always motivated? No, but they've realized something most people never do. If you only act when you feel like it, you'll never build anything great. So, you can keep giving into laziness and stay stuck. Or you can train your mind to take action, no matter what. Because in the end, either you control your mind, or it controls you. Which choice will you make? People think success comes from one big moment, but that's the biggest lie ever told. No transformation happens overnight. It's built in silence, through small daily action. The problem? Most people don't have patience. They want results now. And when they don't see them, they quit. But what they don't realize is that progress was already happening. Growth is invisible at first, but over time, small victories add up. If you improve just 1% every day, in 1 year, you'll be 37 times better than you are today. This is the compound effect. Success doesn't come from bursts of effort. It comes from repetition, day after day, brick by brick, step by step. And this is where most people fail. They think they're not making progress and stop. But what separates winners from losers is persistence. What you do today might seem small, but in the long run, it will be massive. So the question is, are you accumulating progress or excuses? Because every choice you make is either pushing you forward or keeping you stuck. Time will pass anyway. What will you do with it?